Welcome back. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We are creating a sim using my personal randomizer that I created years and years and years ago. I'm not focusing on everything here, I'm mostly just focusing on the appearance, but I might take the rest into account, we'll see. Now, this sim is going to be used for my Build a City challenge. It's going to be in space, because I am a sci-fi nerd, but I never really get to express that part. And yeah, I don't know if it's going to be just on Tumblr or if I'm actually going to put it on YouTube, we'll see. But anyways, I'm using a Lilith skin tone. I see that he needs to have gray eyes. So I picked I love these whisper eyes, so I picked a speckly one to go with his freckles. And then his preference is to be bald, but I figure the way that this is gonna go, he's in space, he can't really keep his head super duper shaved, so I give him a short haircut, but not bald. Maybe he'll shave his head later on. This is more of a guideline, and you'll see at the bottom the right to veto. That means that I can veto up to 5 of the randomizer choices. Now, he has to have a rectangular face shape, which is honestly kind of difficult because you don't want it to be square, so it needs to be like a long face, but still kind of square. He actually turned out really interesting. I know a lot of people use the Pooklet method to get interesting sims, but for me this is the best way to do it, because I feel like it says, okay, for example, the eyes have to be close set, but I could do whatever else I want with the eyes. So it gives you freedom, but it's still within certain limitations. The brows were my choice, so I kind of just tweaked them a little bit. I liked the brows that he randomized with, so I left them. The backstory on this character, because I remember long ago, the Build a City challenge, you started with one sim, not a bunch of settlers and things, and so that's what I wanted to do. So the idea with this sim is he is not the captain. He gets woken up in error, and he kind of has to work to unlock other sims to wake them up from being cryogenically frozen. So that's my concept, so I have to have a storyline. But the colony that they're creating is within a shipping lane, so there's going to be a lot of people visiting but don't live there. So I can have townies, essentially. As you can see, we got close set eyes, so I'm really trying to make them not look weird. He actually has a lot of very close together features, because he's got a long nose and high cheekbones, but like close points means they have like a smaller mouth and like a pointy chin, but he's squishy. He's an interesting dude. His name is Ryan, and yeah, I'm really excited to kind of play this challenge. I don't know when I'm actually going to start it. For whatever reason today, I did not want to play the Medieval Color Legacy Challenge. I just wanted something easy and simple to do. And I also wanted to show you my randomizer, because lately I've been making a lot of sims based on people, but this is really my preferred method of making sims to play. I'm trying to think of what else is on here. No, that's really it. I'm super tired today. I'm actually recording this the day before it's supposed to be posted. That's how much I procrastinated. And who knows, maybe I'll get sucked in and just be like, you know what, we're doing space for a while. We'll see. I've never actually had a space save file, but I really like the concept of it, and I think it's really fun. And especially with this sim, who he's not supposed to be the one who was woken up. I'm very Riddick inspired, I won't lie, and Firefly and things like that, so it's going to be interesting. And the sims are also going to be from all different cultures and backgrounds, so I can have like steampunk if I want, or like 50s futurism, like whatever I want is kind of gonna go. And I'm gonna let people vote, so like when we unlock a new sim, people will vote what kind of sim. So either they will help out our dear Ryan or hinder. I am worried about the business though, because my medieval save is having problems with businesses, so I'm like, please don't have a problem with businesses. But nothing says the businesses have to be a certain level. He just has to own them. This poor sim. I'm gonna put him through the ringer. I was also a little bit Portal inspired. I just like the idea of a clerical error. Instead of waking up the captain, the person who's supposed to be in charge of everything, waking up just some random 18-year-old and being like, well, I can't wake anybody else up because it'll mess with everything, so you're in charge now. Have fun. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have messed with the asymmetrical features a little bit. I've been doing that more and more just because it's more realistic, but I did not for our dear Ryan here. Just didn't seem right. Let me know if you guys have played the Build a City challenge or if you know which version I'm talking about. Right now I'm looking at Darkest Dawn's rules because they're the closest. But it was, because I played this challenge years ago, like 10 years ago or something. And it was you start with one sim and then you move other sims in and things like that. And that's how you go with your colony. And if you create like an owned community lot, then you unlock another sim. There is taxes. I'm probably not going to do that because I don't find taxes enjoyable in the game or in real life. So yeah, any pointers, tips, suggestions? Because since I'm kind of homebrewing my rules here, any ideas that you have that you think would be interesting, definitely let me know. I wanted to give him some facial hair just because I felt like it would make it better, but it was kind of making it worse in some aspects until I gave him the full beard, and then he was okay. I was gonna give him glasses, and then I realized that he probably doesn't need them. This is in my modern save file. I just have a special folder for space, just because I do want to use some modern items, and it just saves me space on my computer to have just a little separate space folder that's only going to go in when I'm playing the save. I wanted to put him in that NASA sweater so bad, but I was like, no, I'm supposed to put him in a spacesuit. That's what I'm going to do. But then I had to find the spacesuits. I could have sped this up, but I chose not to, and now you're just dealing with it. So yeah, I decided to go with these ones. I like the way they look. So that's what they'll be wearing until things get a little bit more settled. I have downloaded some pre-built lots too, which I never do, so you'll be able to see those. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please do give it a like. It really does help. And I'll see you in the next one.